What is going on, everybody? Pastor Big Guy in the house. If you are in the chat watching, go ahead and comment. Let me see who's all watching tonight. I see Grenji there. What up, Grenji? Nice to see you in the chat tonight. We've got some exciting things today with a lot of new stuff that's come out for One Piece this week. Let me turn the music up just a hair. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it's been a week or so. Just got some new One Piece stuff, like I said at the end of my stream last time. Basically what's gone down is One Piece has released not one, not two, not three, not four, not 5, but 6 new starter decks. And all of the leaders that are in these starter decks, they're not new leaders. The actual cards have already been in the One Piece OP-01, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever it is. For example, this Whitebeard right here, if you can see without the glare. He said not, wait, what he said? Not 7, not 8. But this card has actually, this is from OP-02, the starter. So what they did is they released a new alternate card, alternate art of it. Same card, same attacks, all that kind of stuff. And then they added some cards that have been out throughout, 2 years now since the game has been out. But then they've created some new cards that go into this deck. And that's what a lot of people are going nuts about. They're going nuts about, but 10 manga rares in a pack. yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. So, for example, there are a couple cards in here that are brand new, including a bunch of other cards, and we'll show you when we open these and everything, that are can be played in this deck or some other red decks. For example, I play the red-blue Marco, and there's a couple cards in here that I'll show you here in just a second that go with that deck. And so each starter deck, though, however, comes with the brand new PRB-01, the best. Okay, so this is basically, they basically took no new cards except for 1 leader. It's a Sanji one. We'll see if we pull it tonight. But cards that have been out. Every pack, though, has like a new alternate version of a card that's been out in the past, but it's a brand new looking card in these packs. And so, you know, for an example, I think, oh man, what's I don't know. We'll just see. We'll go along with our day. Now the word is, there's a brand new manga out. It's Nami, and no wait, that's OP09. So the PRB-01 can pull any of the mangas that have been out in the past. So there's like 10 mangas out there. So the cool thing is, the secret is that there has been possible packs, God packs. We've seen it before in Pokemon. We've talked about it. Basically what a God pack is a pack that's got all of the rare cards in it, the big money cards. And so how are we going to open a manga pack tonight? Highly unlikely, but there's a chance. If I can just get 1 manga card, that'd be pretty cool. But each pack comes with either, you know, an altar or the Dawns. So you use these to play the game. So for an example, this card right here, it's got the number 6 on the corner of it. I need 6 of these active in order to play it. And they've made like cool different versions of the Dawn to go with some of the different decks. And this one particularly, they created a Dawn for every leader that's been out. And there's like the regular non-foil looking one. Then there's the holographic foil looking one. And then there's a holographic with gold bordering around it. So those ones are going for some pretty good money. But we just love pulling stuff that we don't have yet in our collection and stuff that we use to play in. It can only pull Nami or 10 of the previous you can randomly get. Oh, so Nami is in this. Okay. It's 10 of the 12, no Bo or Rayleigh. Okay. So thank you for clarifying, Grenji. So without further ado, let's do this. Yankees are on tonight. My Yankees are down 0-3. I've got it right here on the TV. So if you see me like scream randomly, that's why. But I really wanted to open these cards tonight. I really wanted to, because everybody keeps posting about their hits and stuff like that. And yeah, without further ado, let's what we'll do is we'll start off with these brand new starter decks. Now I did buy basically 3 of each except for this one, because when you go to a random store like Walmart, they had 2 of every starter deck except for these 2. And this one, so far, they've said that 3 people have hit God packs in this one, so this one's pretty sought after. The reason I bought 3 of each is because when I open these packs, you'll see some of the new cards, they only come with 2, and you can play up to 4 in a deck, so I have to buy 2 starter decks to get the 4 cards, and then, of course, I bought another one for to put those new cards that I don't have in my binder, and then 2 for the PRB-01 pack, so might as well. Because packs are like $5, $6, $7, and these are only like $12. So, okay, without further ado, let's. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open these starter decks first. We'll open like the Whitebeard starter deck, and then after we go through the cards, we're gonna open the pack that's behind it. Once we get through all 6 of these starter decks, we're gonna open up the 11 other PRBs that I've got here. So, wait, how did you get a 1/3 of each? I thought you only have 2 of each. No, I had 3 of each. How did I get 3 of each? Oh, because the one at Meyer had 2 of each. I had 2 of each at Meyer, but it only came with 1 Whitebeard and 1 Uta. That's why. And then the ones that you got me. So anyway, okay. Without further ado, here we go. Let's open up some cards. Okay. So here we are. Here's beautiful Whitebeard. He actually was like one of the best decks in the beginning. I'm gonna open these nicely because I do kind of want to display these. There was a card in his deck called the Moby Dick that you know, but his ability, you'll see here in a minute, it basically negated the ability and just made him like overpowered and too hard to beat. So they banished him, banished that card and a couple other cards. But since then, they have unbanished him. And some of the other cards, but the card like Moby Dick is still banished. And so, yeah, okay. Here we go. That's what it looks like inside. We'll just take everything out. There's the PRB pack. We'll put that to the side. And then take a look at this card. So there is Whitebeard right there. Can't see him because of the stinking. Let's open these real quick. So glad I got this cutter because I've already opened all the other ones. That's why I got the stack of PRB one right here. I kept using my teeth, but before I started the stream, I'm like, I'm gonna get my model kit, little cutter right here. Snip, snip. Build some Gundams with that. So yeah, here are the cards. Here's the new Whitebeard. He has. Oh, actually, let me get the other one real quick. Just to show you guys. So here's the Whitebeard from OP-02. If you can see if it focuses in right there. And this is the same card, but a new design. And his ability is at the end of your turn, add basically take a life and add it to your hand. Then there's other cards that, like, if you took a life from your hand or from your deck and add it to your hand or whatever, you gain like power or something. It's just different cards to help it gain different abilities. So it's the same card. They just came out with a new design. And then we don't need all these done. I've got so many of these because I bought so many starter decks. But here's what they look like. So you got your starter. These are some of the newer cards that came with it. So the 2 Whitebeard cards, which play really into if you want to build Whitebeard, or specifically Marco came out last set. You guys remember me opening up. On play, give up to one of your rested down to your leader or your character. Activate main, you may rest this card, KO up to one of your characters for 5,000 power or less. The reason it does really well with Marco is one of Marco's ability is every turn you can minus a character by 2,000. So basically, if he's still on the board, like he hasn't been KO'd or anything, I can basically KO a 7k or less every single turn. So here's another one that only came with 2. This is Porcus the Ace, which is played in the deck. If my leader's a Whitebeard Pirate, which Marco is, you gains Rush also once per turn. If this character is removed from the field, instead of it being removed by any effect, I can minus 2,000 and keep him on there. So that comes with 2. So that's why you got to buy 2 starter decks, because you only get 2 per pack. Then you got Atmos. You get 4 of him. He's brand new. King Do, he's brand new. Thatch, which is played. In that, you only get 2 of them. If your leader type is Whitebeard Pirates, give up to one of your character's opponents minus 1,000 during this turn, and then add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand. He's basically used as a 2k counter most of the time, or if you got a lot of life and you really need to KO something. And then all these cards have been here in the past. This is OP-02, Jozu. Then you got the Block Marco. He was holographic though, so as you can tell, it's a little bit different. I need to move up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, 7 cost Newgate Fuels made for Marco. Yes, it does. I believe that was on purpose. And then you've got a bunch of these other cards. These are all have been out in the past. A lot of these from OP-02, because that was a big series with Whitebeard Pirates. This one's OP-03, had some Whitebeard Pirates in it as well too. So these cards are not new, but these cards are. And so each starter deck contains some new cards, some old cards. Pretty cool. But the most important thing about this is it comes with a brand new PRB-01 pack. So let's open up the first pack that comes with this Newgate. Let's see if we can get anything fancy. So try to save one. per usual. Okay, so, all right, so I got a Dawn. All right, so that's either going to be a basic Dawn, a holographic Dawn, or gold Dawn. Okay, so first pack, already kind of getting excited because those gold Dawns go for pretty good price. Okay, I guess set this there. Yep, see, these are cards. So the first set of cards, literally all of the cards have been cards that have been used before. So, you know, we basically got 4 of each card. I did order some of the rest of them. Man, 2 of my packs this last week, I got them in the mail of some cards. They weren't worth much, but like half the envelope was gone, and it was placed in an envelope from USPS and said, sorry that we mishandled your package. But thanks for TCG to be able to, you know, be able to give me my money back. So that's a good card, Otama. Ooh, okay. Pull the Gecko Moria. There we go. I've already got 4 of these, but hey, you know, this is probably the most well-played black card in every single black deck. So there's a Gecko. Okay, so this is a new... So you can kind of see some of the holographics. It's all blue and everything. So I have this card, but it doesn't look like this. You see the different Straw Hat, little holographic characters there. That's pretty cool. I'm liking this. I might have to buy more than 1 box of this. And then, okay, so hold on. Okay, so we got ourselves, I think this is Magellan. A Magellan, Magellan Leader OPO 1 or 2. It's not holographic, but I do want to collect each and every one of these. And I got another holographic blocker starter deck chopper. So that's pretty cool. You can see the Straw Hat skulls on there. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if this is set to autofocus or whatnot, but yeah. So we're gonna keep these over here. Some of our hits. I feel like I got like 4 hits in that. Oh, wait, and this Bartolo Mayo card has like some holographic stuff on it too. And stuff in the background. What is going on? Is there anything else like that? No? Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. What up, JBZ? So, wow, I got 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, Grenji, if you're watching. I don't think this card is hollow like it is in the normal set in OPO4. That's pretty cool. You see like his little snoring thing? So, okay, we're gonna move on to our next starter deck. I felt like, I mean, they're not like expensive hits, but that's just pretty cool because you're supposed to be guaranteed something in each of these things. And so, moving on with the green Uta, which has potentially, they say, the highest chance of pulling a God pack. Would that be something? That's the regular bar. Okay, so it does have a holographic. I guess I never noticed that. So we're gonna put him over here because he's not a big deal. Alrighty. Got our pack. Gotta be careful because potential God pack in there. God pack or my first manga. How cool would that be? Right here on YouTube. Okay, so here is Uta. This is a remake from Starter Deck 11. Very popular. And the reason that they did this with the POB, they're celebrating the 2-year mark, which is coming up in December. I guess I gotta do it on the bottom. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm about to start using my teeth up in her. Okay, got it. All right, just gonna go quickly through this deck because I know that we're mainly here for the PRBs, but still want to make sure that we show all the product for maybe some of those who don't really understand, haven't seen this before. There's Uta, right there. Reveal 1 card from the top of your deck, and then add up to 1 film card to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. There's 2 right there. Then you got 2 of these Shanks. Then you've got 4 of these Gordons. And then 4 of these Katakuris. And then I believe, 2 of these Luffys. And then all of these are actually like remakes of some of the cards that have already been out. They look a little bit different, which is cool. There's this is a, oh my gosh, what are they called? Promo card. And I think there's another, promo cards in the back. So the Lucha deck's kind of interesting. Now the thing of it is, I don't have 3 of these decks. And like they're trying to sell them online for 30. Retail's 12. They do sell them for 12 without the PRB pack. So I might just buy the individual cards or get them somehow. But yeah, I really think the Uta deck probably has like the coolest looking cards because most of them are like promos and they all look like different art from their original. So here we go. We've got, okay, it is not a God pack, but it is another Dawn. Hopefully it's not a Magellan. We've already got Magellan. Maybe it's a gold. Okay, so this is a starter deck card. So they do have starter deck cards in here. Khalifa, Eridor, Baby 5, Sanji. Okay, blocker Sanji, very popular from Opio 4. Okay, new holographic version of Shirahoshi, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you can really see that shine on there right now. That's pretty dope. Gum Giant Gavel, looking pretty cool. And then, okay. Oh, alrighty then. Got ourselves a good hit here, boys and girls. This is the Yamato Gold Dawn card. All right. Wow. There we go. Got ourselves a first hit. Gold border. I don't know how much that's worth. Let's go to TCG and see real quick. If I type in, there's a ladybug on my light and it's driving me nuts. Gold. Here, let's let me take this. Let's see how much this is worth. Gold Yamato. Just type in that, see if it doesn't show up. So I don't want to take the time to look for it. But I know some of these cards go for like $50 upwards. I don't know if it's one that does. Granji, if you can check that for me, that'd be great. Hold on a second. Let me grab. All right. Got myself some sleeves. So we're going to sleeve this bad boy. Which is pretty cool. I'll probably change it into like the starter deck Yamato. But look at that. Woo-wee. There we go. That's a good hit. Put that right there. That's a big hit. All these other ones we'll just put here to the side. But those are common cards. That's no big deal. So I think like you only get 10 cards, which you're used to getting like 20 or 12 cards, excuse me. But because like there's almost a guarantee hit in each of them, that's why. So okay, sweet. We got ourselves our first gold Dawn card. Moving on to probably the most popular starter deck out of all of this is the Blue Dofi. Blue Dofi was already like a really good upcoming deck, and because of a couple cards that came in here, it is now considered in the meta, which already was borderline meta. It is a deck that I had been playing and will continue to play and excited, but I noticed that everybody's jumping on the Dofi bandwagon. And I'm just trying to sit here and say, I was here first. Well, I wasn't first. I was there. Definitely not till the last second. It was, I've been playing it for a little bit. So, but yeah, here is the Blue Dofi deck. Quick story about this. So when I went to my local Meijer here, the days that because Walmart and Meijer, they came out Friday, but these big stores, their vendors come out anywhere between like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they'll already put them out. So I never find anything at my Walmart. I did find a Katakuri starter deck. But then I went to the Walmart and city next to mine, and then I went to the Meijer. So when I went to the Meijer, the card vendor was there, but I had like starter deck 3, and I moved it, and there the whole stack was 2 of each of them, except for just one Uta and one Whitebeard. And as I'm sitting there, like looking at them, I'm like, oh sweet, there are some here. The guy said, yeah, I hit them. And I looked at him and I chuckled. I says, well, I found him. I thought he was messing with me. But he was like legit. He was like, no, you can't buy those until I'm done, and it's going to be about 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, what do you mean? He says, when I put these out, people will come up here and take them, and I haven't taken my picture yet as the card vendor. And so, I could get accused of stealing if, these aren't up on the shelf or what. And didn't buy it, and it's off their inventory. They're going to think it was me. And so I say, okay, that makes sense. He goes, you can wait if you want. So I did. So here's where the story is interesting. So I waited, and I was sitting at a bench right next to the dude. It was chit-chatting. Some other guy came up to him, started talking about the football cards and stuff like that. Well, as he was talking to him, some dude came speed walking around, grabbed the 2 Dofi deck and the 1 Uta deck, and just started speed walking out. And I stopped him as he turned from that location, and I said, hey, man, you're not supposed to take these cards yet. What do you mean? I says, well, I've been sitting here waiting for them. He told me that he's got to take a picture of it first, and it's going to be about 30 minutes. What? I said, well, just go talk to the guy. And he went to go talk to the guy, and the guy reassured him, yep, he's been waiting, and I told him we can't buy him yet. I've got to, you'll have to come back later. So he put him down, and I sat there. I was chit-chatting with the guy. The guy finally I think he took a picture earlier than he was thinking about doing. For me, I grabbed the whole stack, and as I was sitting outside waiting to be picked up, that same dude, I saw him get out of his car in the parking lot and speed walk back in. I kind of felt bad, but at the same time, like, not really, because that dude, like, he tried to take him, and even after the guy was trying to say you can't buy him, he was like, what? Like, trying to play it all off and everything. But I hid behind a pillar. I didn't want him to see me, so because I had the whole bag in my hand. Anyway, here's Dofi. This is the deck that I play. It's a really cool card. Basically, what makes him popular, if you attach 2 Dawn onto him and then you rest 1, I could take the top of my deck, flip over the card. If it's a 7 Warlord, down here, it says it right here, 4 cost or less, I play it onto the field rested. So basically, for 3 costs, I could play a 4, and you load up. You can only have five characters, and you just load it up. And so there's cards in the deck that helps you, like, when you play the card, take the top 5 of your cards, rearrange them anyway. So you're always guaranteed to get a hit, and it's fluttered with 4 costs, 7 Warlords. Here's a new one right here. Only comes with 2. The Trafalgar Law. This is the big card that's inside of it. It's a blocker. Usually blockers are like 5k or less. This is 4, 6. And the ability is, this is when I play this, I look at the top 3 of my cards, rearrange them, and then I give up to one of the Rested Dawn to my leader or any of my characters. And so this is like super built for this deck. Yeah, these cards are what making the deck better. This is a new Crocodile. New Buggy the Clown does the same thing, but without moving the rest of Dawn. I reveal the top 3, and it's a 2K. This one's cool. Basically, from your hand, you put a card at the top of your deck, and then you give 2 rested to a character. Some people are playing this, some people aren't, but it really guarantees to know what card's going to be on the top of your deck. This is a blocker that lets you look at the top 5, rearrange them. So as you can see, it's all about like rearranging 4, 6. Here's another. These are all some of these. This card is played into it. This used to be like $8 per. Basically, when I play it, I could take out any Gecko Moria or Thriller Bark card, or 7 Warlords of the Sea. No, I'm sorry, Thriller Bark or 7 Warlords of the Sea out of my trash, put them back in my hand. Draw 2, trash 2. I mean, these cards are just like, they're just top notch. And so this is probably like the strongest starter deck in the whole series. Just because, you know, once you take the starter deck, you take the cards apart and you add in the cards that you want to play in that deck, and it just the deck's awesome. I'm really excited to play it. I like playing those decks, you know, like the Trafalgar Law that got banned. I like playing those decks that just give you, you know, multiple characters in one turn. So, all right, here's the starter deck. 17, Doflamingo. There's another Dawn in here. Let's see if it's another Golden Dawn. So that's the card that we got. It had the different shiny on it. Where is he at? Right here. So that's what you got normally in a regular set. And this is the holographic version of that. So it's pretty cool. There's going to be cards like that throughout the deck, but I just want to at least see the first one that we saw that was like that. So I keep getting excited because like, I see shiny, but there's shiny in all of this. So, oh, Yamato, that's worth something. Baby 5, holographic. Bartolomeo, holographic. The new holographic. This is played in wasn't played in Anel and some other decks too. And now for the Dawn. Okay, all right. So there's the Dofi one, which the Dofi one's cool. But I want the holographic ones. But at least I got one of the Dofi ones. I still think compared to this being non-holographic, the Dawns that I have for mine are really cool. It's like all 7 Warlords. So, okay. All right. Moving on. All right. To the Purple Luffy. I am playing this deck as well, too. I've been waiting for him. He gets even better with OP-09. I wanted to play him for a long time. He was like kind of good when I wanted to play him, and then he was okay. I bought the Altar Leader for him, which looks awesome. He's an OP-05, so he came out earlier last winter. But the stuff that's coming out in the starter deck and for OP-09 is going to make him meta, so that's pretty cool. Excited to play him. So there is that, and there is the pack. Okay. So, Purple Luffy, basically, every turn you draw 2 Dawn, but with him, if you activate after you have 3 Dawn, or if you have 0 Dawn, you can activate his ability, which is to take a life card, and by doing so, you ramp. Is it 1 Dawn or 2 Dawn? 1. Set it as active. And so basically, the goal is once you get to that like 3rd or 4th Dawn, ramp, and then you ramp another one later. Play some of the big characters earlier than usual, and then there's some cards that you can play on here that helps like subtract your opponent's Dawn to keep them unbalanced. And so, you know, if they're can't wait to get to their 8th Dawn because they're playing, you know, like a Gekomori or something, you play a Magellan, and that will like -2 and just mess everything up or something like that. So, yeah. So here's the Luffy. That's him. He's got like 4 different versions. I like the one that I've got, Reno or Zoro. He plays well with Luffy Toro. This is all from the Wano series. Basically, he looks at the top 5 of my cards, reveal up to 1, and add it to the hand. Then place the rest to the bottom. So he's a searcher. 4 at 6, which is crazy because they're usually only 2,000. Luffy Toro plays basically a 7. If I -1 Dawn, it plays a 7 cost or... No, I'm sorry, excuse me. 5 costs or less from my hand. So there's a Sanji that comes out in the OP-09 that goes really well with this. Then you've got the Usahachi, the blocker Onami, Sangoro. Those are all new cards. And then these are all from OP-05. Wano-themed cards that have already been out. Blocker Jinbei, which is actually a good card. But there's just no room for him because you partner him with other cards that help regain a life. This is a different art design. It's closer up to like Luffy's face. And then this one, I think is holographic on the regular promo. So Yeah, the really like the Luffy. I'm excited for, especially when stuff comes out. I'm gonna play it now, but I'm really gonna be excited when the new stuff comes out. I'm probably gonna go between that and my blue Dofi deck. I've got one of each color. Okay, all right. So purple Luffy. Let's see what the PRB-01 pack pulls. There's the Dawn card. Flip it over. Blocker Chopper. We already got like the cool holographic version of that. Okay, so there's the Sanji. That's the new Sanji leader. This is the only new card in the deck other than the Nami. Well, it's not new. Never mind. This is the newest card. Up to one of your characters without an on-play effect with the cost of 8 or less. Engage Rush during the turn. So basically, you just pile it with a bunch of cards that don't have on-play on it, and they all gain Rush. So I'm going to put that over there. It's a pretty cool card. Gungam Red Rocket. Already got that card. There's Hiyori. Used to be an expensive card. Used to be like $20. It's probably gone lower. Here's the new holographic. There is a Nico Robin. I just love the way that these glimmer. Oh, another Gum Red Rocket, but the cool looking version of it. That's pretty cool. And then let's see if we get a holographic. No holographic, but it is Trafalgar Law, which Trafalgar Law is really, really cool. And I'm freezing up on here. There I am right there. So, cool. Awesome. Put these to the side. All right, 2 more starter decks, and then we're just going to open up some of these PRBs. See if we can get a hit. If you are watching, why don't you go ahead and comment on the video. Say what's up. Let me see who's on there. That Red Rocket is a gold event card. Wait, wait, it is? Is it really? Oh, it does have a gold border on it. Oh, no, they comes with a gold. What do you mean? Grenji, what do you mean? Am I supposed to be freaking out on this? Grenji, you need to tell me how much this card is. I don't even know. Don't even know. You got it in all caps, so you're freaking me out here, man. You are freaking me out. I need to know. I'm gonna. There we go. Just gonna put that there. All right. Just do some research for me. Tell me what we got here. Never mind. I see the Jolly Roger now. Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing to me? I was like, it doesn't look like a special card. Did you ever figure out how much that gold, I don't know if you were listening. I asked you to check on the gold Yamato. Couldn't find it. I didn't want to take up time in my stream. Okay, Smoker. I actually am thinking about playing this deck. He's really cool. This is the Navy guy that chases Luffy around, but he's kind of like suspicious that like things aren't as right as, you know, the Navy says that it is. But his ability is basically... Oh, no, let me get this out real quick and I'll read it. I really want the Altart leader from PBR or OP2. No sales for the Yamato down. Okay. Thanks for checking. It's gold, though. Should be. Okay. Alright, so here is Smoker. His ability, this is the black deck list. Give up to one of your opponents -1 cost on the turn. Then if your character with a 0 cost is on the field, this leader gains 1,000 during that turn. So you just flutter it with cards that, you know, this Tashigi is sick. If your leader's Smoker, give up to one of your opponents -4. So basically between these two, you're -5. Then once per turn, if this character was played on this turn, trash up to one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 0. So yeah, it's just then Hina, which she needs to be covered up. Smoker, these are all new cards. Then the Garp, Sengoku, and then a bunch of OPO2s, which was a big Navy 1 OPO2. Ice Age was a big card. Before the starter deck, they were selling for like $4 or $5 each. They've significantly went down because now you can get them like crazy in these starter decks. Brand New was a popular card, is a popular card. But you know, now they've reprinted them. 150 for that Whitebeard one. Josh has on eBay for 150. Yeah, but I don't trust eBay. There's really no sales tracker. This is just somebody just trying to sell it immediately. But okay, now we saw the smoker one. Let's open the PRB. There's Dawn. So if there's no Dawn, does that mean it might be a manga? I don't know. We shall see. Houndblaze. Blocker, Trafalgar Law, which is the card that's played in Purple Luffy right now. You can get that started deck 10. Pretty good card. Oh, sick. So this is an alt art card. It's a different design. Oh, he's got his mini knife. That's so cool. I did play this in Dofi. I haven't played him. I took him out, but that is a sick alt art card. Let's keep going. I will sleeve that. I got a Thunderbolt. Cool little graphic. And then, ooh, Enel. Everybody wants the Enel ones. This is not holographic, but that's pretty cool. Let me get to that alt art. Dracul Mihawk, one of the 7 Warlords of the Sea. Former 7 Warlords of the Sea. So that's a big hit. Put that right here with the gold. And we'll place Houndblaze, just a regular. These are fun to open. I love it. Okay, last starter deck, Katakuri, which is a popular deck for people who like to play yellow. Katakuri. There's some people at our locals that like Katakuri. I built him, haven't played him. Then I dismantled him because he started not to be good. Now he's okay now. He's kind of crept up a little bit back into the scenery. Boom. There's the Katakuri. There's the PRB pack. Katakuri is all about the Big Mom cards. There's a card that's not in this deck, but it's from OPO3. When you play, it's 10 cost, 12,000 power. Trash your opponent's life, add a life to you. Yeah. So you surround yourself with cards that like add to life, take away from life, all that kind of stuff. His ability is if you add a Dawn to him, he gains not only 1,000 powers. Or no, you look at your top or bottom of your life. Well, excuse me. Let me just read it. Look up to one card from the top of your opponent's life card, of yours or your opponent life card, and place it at the top or bottom of your life. Then this leader gains 1,000. So basically can manipulate what cards getting drawn from your life or your opponent's life. Katakuri best deck. Dofi. Don't be biased. You know it's Dofi. Alrighty. So don't need the cutter anymore because we're done with those. So there's the new starter deck for it. Looking pretty cool. Came out with 2 of these Katakuri cards. It's blocker. You may turn 1 card of your life face up. Give a rested Dawn to your leader or to your character. Basically, you can add another Dawn. This actually card I heard is pretty good. You trash one of your hand, and then your opponent chooses. Basically, your opponent trashes 2 cards from their hand or trash 1 card from the top of their life cards. So it's a pretty good card. Then you got 4 of the crackers that are new, 4 of the Charlotte Brulees, which you've got carrots. I got a little cameo in there, 2 of the puddings, and then all of these are between, OPO 3, starter 7. Stuff. So these are all like this is holographic in the actual OP set. Oh, look at that. The Yankees are down 2-0 already. And he hit, oh my gosh. Some guy for the Dodgers hit a home run in every single game. This is ridiculous. So yeah, okay. Not gonna let that get me down because we got some PRB to open. All right. Okay. All right, PRB Katakura deck. Dawn card. Here we go. Ichi. Guard point. Sanji Pilaf. That was worth some money. I don't know if it's still worth any money. Yonji. Okay, got another Yamato. Okay, got a barrier. Got an Arlong. And then... Okay, so this is the Yamato, but the regular version. The regular version of that. Okay. All right, so that's all the starter decks. Kind of review the ones that we've got. Got them all here except for the Uda one. We got Whitebeard, Dofi. Here's Uda. Dofi. Purple Luffy. Smoker. Katakuri. All, like I said, all of them have already been out, but they've got new cards to make them better, or new cards that'll make other decks better. So, okay. We've got 11 packs of PRB to open. I'm on track to where I wanted to be. I wanted to be about an hour-ish for this. So, yeah, let's open this. Got a Dawn in here. Go through all of these cards. Got a Kaido, which, oh, dude, I just ordered one of those, too. That's great. Oh, okay. Got an Alt-Art. Here we go. Oh, what better way to pull that card? What better way to pull that card? Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a new Alt-Art design of that card. Pretty sick. I like it. I like it a lot. Where's my, here they are right here. Let's keep going real quick. Barrier. And then, oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Guy from the Revolutionary Army. Ivankov. So, awesome. Got ourselves, I think that was a Whitebeard deck. But that was from. So, cool. Alt art there. We're going to add it. We'll put these cards right here. Will everybody be able to see them? Yep. Okay. There we go. Those are our polls. Moving on to the next one. What a good poll. Okay, got ourselves another Dawn. Here we go. No manga yet. Okay, now it's the holographics. 10 drop Dofi. Great card. I play that in Bonnie right now. Wiper. Cool little holographic there. Marco. I play that in my Marco deck. And then Luffy. All right. Cool. Nothing spectacular. But moving on. Next one. Next deck. Dawn card. Barrier, Nico Robin. So far, I'm really glad that we got our Sanji, because I don't know if I was guaranteed one. Okay, there's Kaido. Starter deck Kaido. Just bought some of those too. That's crazy. Move these aside. Dellinger from Don Quixote Pirates. Gum Gavlin. And then another Magellan. All right. Magellan my way to nothing on that one. Next pack. Dawn card. Ichiji. Shirahoshi. Virgo. Makino. Okay, now we are on these cards. Okay, I got a koala. Oh, okay. Another alt art. Brand new. You guys saw that card in that Smoker deck. That's pretty cool. Wow. I got 3 alt arts so far tonight. And then Gum Gavlin. And then a Kid Dawn. So let's take a closer look. Put this in here. brand new. He's played in a lot of black decks, especially if they're all about minusing the cost and KOing. Look at the top 3 card, reveal 1 Navy, add it to your hand. Oh no, he's using a lot of Navy, which there's other Navy cards that do those abilities, and so that's why people play them. Cool. Got 3 Altards and Gold Dawn. All right. Hi, Dada, Asher, and Luca. Hi, guys. What's my boys? Pulled some pretty good cards tonight, babe. Pulled some pretty good cards tonight. Got some Altards here. So show the boys the dragon. There's Kaido, the dragon. So, and possibly worth a lot of money right here. Yep. And she's probably saying to herself, well, are you going to sell it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Altarts. What's going on? I see we got 9 people on. If you want to comment and say what's up so I can see who's on here to chat with you. You know. Okay. Got a Dawn card. Just got here. Mark Albertson. What's going on, Mark? How many packs are left to open? Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working through 7. So we already opened. I think we had like 17 or 18 packs that we opened up tonight. So we've got, as you can see, my hits right here. Brand new Kaido, Gold Dawn on Yamato, and we got the Mihawk. So yeah, let's get this pack rolling. Sanji blocker, upper yard, Inarashi. So that looks so cool. I wish it was the holographic one. Nothing on that pack. If you guys are joining, if you like and subscribe to the video, I like to open One Piece cards, Pokemon cards, play some video games, all that kind of stuff. I am a minister, so we do talk some devotions every once in a while. But yeah, love me some One Piece though. If you play One Piece, let me know what decks you guys are running. Alrighty, there's a starter deck card right there. Queen, that card used to be so expensive. It used to be like $30. Oh man, Keen. I wonder if it's still worth anything. Shirahoshi, Charlotte Peros. It's a good card. Guard points. Good card too. Okay, there's Suru, and then nothing. That's the Arlong or Hody Jones. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. Put these over here. Pedos, as I like to say. Oh, man. Come on. Give me a big hit here. Another big hit. I mean, I've gotten some good Altarts. There's another Queen. I don't even know if Queens are worth anything. If it is, that's pretty cool. I got 2 to sell. What do you got? My 4. All right. Oh, no. Running Katakuri, put in Lucci, Dofi, Red Sanji. All right. Speaking of Grenji, you are going to get on to me like crazy. Oh, my gosh. Grenji told me a few months ago, don't buy the Kata. You might pull one. Nah, I'll just get it now. Spend what it cost. And here we are. Pulling a flippin' Katakuri SEC. Gosh dang it. Oh my goodness. I mean, cool. I pulled it. Can I go back in the time machine and tell myself not to buy one? Oh my gosh. There's a Nami card. Is that a... Oh, it's a promo card. That's pretty cool. Promo Nami. And then... Uta. Uta, non-holographic. Oh, man. That's just... really tickles you. What is going on here? I gotta sleeve this Katakuri just because I probably will sell it, but because I've already got 4. Anyway, moving on. I play Nami, Katakuri, Perona, Marco. Next deck will be Shanks. What are you playing? Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about building Shanks when it comes out. I am playing. I tried to do one of each color. Just to keep it interesting. Sometimes I'll play it in tournaments. Sometimes I'll just play it for fun. Right now, what I've got built, my red deck is my red purple Marco. My blue deck is Dofi. My green deck, I've got a Bonnie built. My what are the other colors? Purple deck's purple Luffy. My black deck is Lucci, but I've never played Lucci. I just built it because I'm like, I had Gecko. I played Gecko pretty well. Then Lucci came out, and everyone was like, Lucci's more consistent, so I built it. Never played it. So I'm really thinking about just building a Smoker. It's not a meta deck, but it's pretty good, and it's fun to play. And then my yellow deck, I just got rid of my Nell deck. I already had a black-yellow Luffy deck built, and I just slid that into. I've got like all the boxes in my box. So I am thinking about when this new OP09 comes out, how cool would it be to build a deck of each of the emperors, the 4 emperors. So, Shanks, Buggy, Blackbeard, and Luffy, of course, but I already have a Luffy built. But yeah, love the game. Love the different decks and stuff. All right, here we go. Got another Yamato. Hopefully those are worth something so I can trade them in, because I already have 4 of those. Got a Blast Breath. That looks cool. Shirahoshi. And then, okay, so a holographic Reiju. Okay, so it's not the gold, but it is the holographic of the Reiju, so that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that's Reiju. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. Vinny, I am an outsider to this game, and I want to understand what the draw or appeal is. It is based off an anime, or what is it founded on? Yeah, it's based off anime. But here's the thing about the anime. The anime's been out since like 1999. They're 1,000 episodes in, which that does scare a lot of people, from committing. And just like any anime, there's a lot of like really, really good arcs, and then there's some you got to fight through. But it's got some really good moments, and it's still ticking. It's getting closer and closer to the end, as the guy who's creating it is telling us we're right around the corner. A lot of things that are happening, some foreshadowings that have been foreshadowed in the beginning are starting to come to life. And the cool thing about the game, it's really built, from my understanding, because I've never played it before, like Magic Commander, where you've got your leader and your life. And the cool thing is a lot of the features of these cards really hone into like the actual ability of that character on the show. And so that's why a lot of people like it. There's actually, I know a lot of people who play this game that has never even watched the show or is caught up on the show. So yeah, so how long has the anime been out for? It's 1999. But you need to read the manga since anime is on a 6. Yeah, I do. I want to collect all the manga and put it on my shelf behind me. You can't really see it. I got new lights and new cameras and stuff, and I'm not a full screen. I've got a whole design back here. Yeah, it's a fun show. Basically, it's about a pirate was executed 20 years prior to the show, and he was a pirate king, had all his treasure. Before he was executed, he says, "My treasure's out there, go and get it." Started a big pirate era, and it hones in on this kid who wants to be king of the pirate, whose gum fruit, the devil fruits all throughout the show give you different powers. Once they give you the power, you can't swim, which is a big part of being a pirate. So it's like you get powers, but you get the ability taken away to swim. So everybody's got superhero powers. I just bought 4 of those. Gosh dang it. And yeah, it's all about him trying to find the One Piece, which that's what the treasure's called. And then you find out, there's Gecko Moria, that the government is really the bad people in the show. You start to figure that out. Yeah. So it's cool. It's a cool show. Definitely recommend it. I watch a ton of anime, a ton of cartoons, ton of TV shows. Right now I've taken a pause on anime. I've really gone back because I've never finished it. I've gone back to watch like the Daredevil, Jessica Jones, the Defender shows, and I've caught up to almost where I've watched it, to where it's going to be some new stuff. So just because I, you start watching something and you start to get on a little like binge watch on it. That's a promo card that I don't know if I have 4 of. There's another Yamato. Holy cow. My goodness. Helmeppo, El Thor, another Yamato. Put that in there. Jeez, man. All those Yamatos I pulled. I almost got a whole 4 set. All right. Everybody. Last pack magic. Again, like and subscribe in the video. Helps me out a ton. I try to do streams. I try to do them on Tuesdays, but, you know, life, 2 kids, work, ministry, all that kind of stuff. So, last pack magic, and then I could see my Yankees hopefully win tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But here we go. Okay, got a Dawn. So, don't think it's a manga, unless mangas can still be in these. All right. For me, it was because I played Magic the Gathering yet for 20 years, and I have always played TCGs and on a trip to Japan back in 2023. That's dope. I want to go to Japan so bad. I saw the game and tried to get a hold of some of the cards at Vinny. Yeah. That's a cool story, man. I want to go there so bad. Japan. There's another Queen card. My gosh, I almost have a full set of Queens and full sets of Yamatos. Man, those are still worth like $5 to $10. That would make my day. Ice Age. Got a ton of those cards now because of the starter decks. All right, here we go, guys. Last pack magic. Let's see what we pull in the back for. All right, there's our rare card. Okay, SEC Kaido. I already have 4 of those, but that's a pretty cool card. SEC Kaido. Capone Game Page, which, oh my gosh. I don't know if, Mark, how long you've been playing. I've been playing ever since, okay, so for a solid year or so. I have, in the last 2 months, I have been Capone Game Beji'd twice. In one tournament, I was 3-0, rocking and rolling. It was a high tournament, too. I can't remember what we were playing for. It was like a PlayStation 5 or something like that. Maybe a Switch. I don't know. But last life, she pulls this card and basically out of her life and makes the one guy that I was going to finish her with not being able to tag. So dumb. Hate this card. And then, oh, man. What is this? Is this Queen? Oh, it is Queen. Okay. I was thinking that was his butt, but that's him doing his little dance. The Zuma thing. So, didn't get a manga tonight. That stinks. But I got some cool cards. Maybe some cards I'll be able to trade in for maybe a new box or something like that. That'd be cool. Our local's getting box here in a couple weeks. But just to review, we've got Braynu, we've got Kaido, we've got Dracula Mihawk, which I have played that card in my Dofi deck. Got a shiny Reiju, and then the big pull tonight, we got a gold Yamato, which right now is going for like, I don't know, eBay for $150, but I don't trust eBay. And so, oh yeah, rolling 4 of them, and 4 S Snakes. Category deck. People do get salty. I got very salty that day. I was ticked. It was the owner's wife, and so she kind of razzled me a little bit all throughout the night. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for today, guys. I really appreciate everybody that joined and watched, even some of the people that haven't been on here normally. If you haven't already, like I said, like and subscribe. Get my notifications when I go live. Come on and join some good topics and stuff like that. I think I might stream maybe on Halloween night. I've got the new Pokemon Charizard box that comes with a statue and like 10 cards or 10 decks. Oh my gosh, 10 packs. And my kid really wants to open it with me on my stream, so might be able to do that here in a couple days. But always stay safe, everybody. Hope everybody has a great week. Don't get sick on candy. And from Pastor Big Guy, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like and subscribe. Tell somebody about Jesus this week, and y'all have a good week. And we will see you on the next stream. Peace.